All right, people, so good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. And of course, my name is Stephen Reese. We're here until 8 o'clock. And it is a beautiful Friday this morning. We have a lot on the agenda. We have Orlando Octave will join us via Zoom, all right, inside this first hour about the peace walk that, he was a big part of putting together, getting these gangs to a point where they have said, look, we're done with the thing. We're willing to set aside our differences and peace is the order of the day, right? Of course, that walk was met with police presence, heavy police presence, and understandably so. Because on Wednesday, when the walk was planned, it's common sense that the police would be out in their numbers. Unfortunately, the peace organization did not go through the proper process of applying and applying for approval to have the walk. Remember, when it's a walk, it involves traffic management, and more so when you have members of 4 different factions coming together in the same space based on their word of peace. You never know what could escalate. So the police did have a heavy presence. We'll get into all of that in just a little bit. But Orlando will clear up a lot of issues or talk that people talking and they just don't know what they're talking about, right? Roger Alexander, the Minister of Homeland Security, was out there as well, and he gave, Abvex, they only recorded 29 seconds of it. I don't know if you saw it, Chef. Morning, the chef who's here. Roger spoke to those youths. That's what I tell all you, All you could say all you want. See that fella? He understand it. And he understand how to talk to them on a grassroots level. You understand? And more importantly, and you might take this the wrong way, he looked like them. Yeah. I'm being very, very straightforward and real this morning. And it's only 29 seconds they captured there, but I could tell you, right? That man talked to them youth, still men start to walk away. And when you thought they was walking away because they want to hear what he's saying, it become water in the eye, It become water in the eyes, You understand? He tell them, he said, what it is we doing? What it is we doing? All you understand why you always even kill each other for, boy? What is all you doing? All you out here on peace and all you say peace. But I can't take your word for that. All you improve all yourself yet. All you prove all you serious. You understand? He said, I cannot go to my leader and say, leader, these youths are them ready. They're changing their life. I can't just go just so. You have to prove to me that you want to change your life. You have to prove to me that you're serious about peace. You understand? And amongst other things that he told them on Wednesday. So it wasn't no bacchanal thing. It had a few idiots out there trying to create it and make it into a bacchanal thing. Of course, well, the media love that, right? So they run behind them and all kind of, this big clown, what you name? This one, Mute. Is Mute? Yeah, Mute. He in a car sit down. The professor asked him, what are you out here for? He out here to protest peace. That he tell any police officer, I out here to protest the peace. I out here to protest peace. He's trying to say, he out there to support the peace. But he say out there to protest the peace. The policeman said, we out here to protest peace. Avex, I didn't pull that clip for this morning. Then when he pull it off, he said, your uncle is one of the richest men in the country, and wherever he pull off and he gone. But listen, it is astounding. When I hear the conversations that people are having, right?
Correct.
During this period here, it is astounding. It is frightening of how many people either have an illiteracy towards the process and the laws of the land, or they just ignorant it, right? It is amazing, Chef, right? I sit down, boy, and I looking at this thing play out, and I still trying to figure out what we making all this noise for, you know. I still trying to figure out what is going on.
Shocked to see all the kind of comments and people just flood the social media.
I saw a video last night, a man threatening to kill the Prime Minister and the police. What is going on with all this for what?
Yeah.
What's the problem? I'm really stumped, you know. It's like, and this is Trinidad and Tobago for you, right? You're out on the road. I'll use a traffic fine, a traffic ticket, right? Police pull you over and give you a ticket. You're vexed, right? You're angry. So you start a vent now. Look at here with him. He protests in peace. Hold that. We'll get to that. All that will be part of the action today, right? We'll keep that for later. Keep that for after the interview with the CEO of Rushport. But right, so you get a traffic ticket, right? And you're vexed you get the ticket because you feel you're right. Or you know you're right. So in other words, you believe that the police have dealt you an injustice by wrongly ticketing you for whatever offense it is, right? But you choose to make noise about it when the truth and the fact of the matter is that you have a process that you could go through to correct that injustice that you believe has been dealt out to you. And it is a simple process. All you have to do is object to the ticket, contest the ticket. Now, this could be a good thing or a bad thing, but sometimes you go up and you request to contest the ticket, because you could do it online, and you mightn't get a hearing until 3 years down the road, which simply means that you don't have to pay no money out your pocket for 3 years, and there is nothing on your license, because until that ticket is contested, it's like it pending, but it's not on your record then. Because they can't put it on your record if you contested it, because it hasn't been through the court to establish if you were right or wrong, right? Because you contested. So you have a process to apply, but instead of going like civilized people, collect your ticket, put it in your car, go up online, contest the ticket, and I know people who have contested tickets, and they got a court date within a week, and they won the matter. They win the matter in the court, and they didn't have to pay the ticket. I know several people, because they like to call me now, like I's a police. Stefan, the police give a ticket for I think okay, well, just contest it. And then 2 weeks later, they call me, boy, I win the matter, you know. So then, where's the tralala? Why it is we always have to be, that's why we don't reach anywhere. And then you have other people that misleading you. You understand? Pretending to be holier than thou when they have a track record of doing absolutely nothing for you. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm trying to understand, wait is all I want, boy. Every single report, global report, financial agencies, countries across the globe are being attracted to Trinidad and Tobago at this point in time. And for some reason or the other, instead of the country looking attractive, all they wanted to look unattractive. All they have it right in, all their hands, so watch. Right there. I don't know. Look, thing. Let me get the first headline there real quick. The Hilton. Remember the big report? Hilton to leave Trinidad. Hilton packing the bag and going. One set of drama. From the same newspaper, you know. And at the time, when everybody was up in arms and Hilton this, and then all them former minister who failed to meet with the people and have proper discussions with the people, and this administration inherited the whole melee, right? They jump on it, they start to beat the bandwagon. Oh, they're mismanaging the thing. They don't know what they're doing. Hilton looking to leave, and this is this, and the government don't know what they're doing, and this, that, and the other. Hilton's job safe. Minister offers assurances to fearful workers as the hotel chain seeks another extension from the government. So in other words, they're going away. And we knew that because they have a project that going on down in South, that's going to start in South soon. But one set of noise, you know? One set of noise, you know? Let me get the Sobers headline real quick. Sobers says TNT's UN Security Council seat a sign of CARICOM's strong ties. Well, don't tell, well, this same media house, you know, I don't know. Look, it's the only website that I don't know, well, I don't really go up on the other one now because I just start going, I don't get a link for the Express, boy. God, boy. Since Tuesday shut down there, boy. Oh, gosh, boy. Right? You know. I think it's Gideon Hanuman Singh had to point it out, and he put out a whole post on it during the holiday, right? And I tell you, the masters fall off, you know. You're seeing it you're seeing it blatantly, you know. So Trinidad and Tobago, for the first time since 1986, I believe, has won a seat at the UN Security Council, right? We get 181 votes, right? Guyana get 1. We get 100, I will repeat that. We get 181 votes. Good? But somehow, some way, Gideon Adumansing had to call out that media house because they ran an article asking about the who was the 8 abstentions. You could imagine that. 181 votes you secure, you know, but they're writing an article about the 8 abstentions, trying to put it in the air and ask questions as to how many CARICOM states didn't vote for Trinidad and Tobago and create a bacchanal. Who cares? No, seriously. Who cares? Why would that be the basis of a story where you have secured a seat at the UN Security Council seat for the first time since 1986? With 181 votes. Right? Why focus on 8 abstentions? Who cares? And it's a secret ballot voting. So there is no way to know because it's secret ballot. Well, all you go by the UN and investigate that. Go. Tell them you have a Freedom of Information Act request. Go. Right? Yeah. Sometimes you have to wonder about. Let me get the health scare headline. Well, this is the greatest here. Health scare in Central as roadside vendor nabbed selling potatoes salvaged from the dump. You could imagine that? Chris, you buy any potatoes in Central this week? Or last week? No. All right. A roadside vendor operating, but yeah, I tell you. A roadside vendor operating at Endeavour Chaguanas has been arrested and charged after admitting to selling sacks of potatoes he retrieved from the Claxton Bay landfill. You retrieved that from the landfill and went and sell that to people, boy? Chris said he must be accustomed doing that. They are accustomed? Where I just buy my potatoes, boy? I studied that though. Chef, where does buy your potatoes? You make good potato this morning, though. All right, because I know you just operate out of Ramsing Plaza in Chaguanas, you know, so I just want to know if you have any potatoes there, I hope you get from Chaguanas, you know. Oh, God. And finally, because I want to get to Orlando Octave and get that conversation going, because we have the CEO of Rush Sports joining us this morning about the FIFA World Cup. Of course, we're just a few days away from that. Today's the 5th, we're 6 days away, 11th it starts. The T20 World Cup, the
Women in England, yeah.
All right.
Started Friday.
Sorry for the Women T20 World Cup because when FIFA World Cup started, nobody else gets attention. I'm so sorry for them. But nevertheless, this is good news here. The police have charged 3 people. Never get the police headline. They have charged 3 people in the Sabita Basdeo false imprisonment matter.
Oh.
Right?
All right.
Torture this woman was put through.
Yeah, boy.
I ain't see nobody on the pavement protesting for that. But almost 2 months after a social media video prompted the rescue and a police investigation into an allegation that Sabita Basdeo was falsely imprisoned and suffered abuse during that time, 3 people have been charged with a series of offenses in relation to the case. And in a release yesterday, the police said businesswoman Farida Balgobin, her son Joshua Benny, and Rohit Sitaral are expected to appear before the Superior Magistrates Court today on a total of 19 charges, including false imprisonment, kidnapping, and throwing a nauseous substance and assault. Right? According to the release, Balgobin was charged with 10 offenses, including false imprisonment, throwing a nauseous substance, 2 counts of inflicting grievous bodily harm, assault occasioning actual bodily harm, choking, kidnapping, and 3 additional related charges. Benny was charged with 5 offenses, including throwing a nauseous substance, 2 counts of inflicting grievous bodily harm, kidnapping, and 1 additional related charge. And Sitahal was charged with 4 offenses, including the throwing of the substance, 2 counts of inflicting grievous bodily harm, and 1 additional related charge. All right? I hope that woman gets justice, you know.
Yep.
I hope she gets justice. Right? I really do. And the matter will now proceed very peacefully to that place where justice is served. The court. Do you see? Sabita Basdeo went through hell. She went to hell and back. Her cries and the cries of her family fell on deaf ears by the police. And I find that some of those police officers who failed to investigate the matter at the time should be called into question as well. Right? I ain't had time to go down in the article and see that, but see if that is part 8. But that should be part 8 because they failed in their duty as police officers. You understand? Failed miserably. Because obviously, they have to be looked at. because they weren't doing it, they weren't doing their job for a reason, right?
Correct.
And the B word is bribe. That is, comes to mind. And those are officers that you cannot encourage to be in any service. Right? So I do hope that there's some sort of action that will be taken place or some investigation on those officers. But in the meantime, I am just saying, she went to hell and back, denied her freedom by these people, right? According to all the information that is out there. The police investigated the matter. They sent it to the DPP, and the DPP has charged 3 people for various offenses. And now, the matter will go to the courthouse, where those individuals that have been accused will have the opportunity to defend themselves. And the prosecution will have the opportunity to prosecute. And the court will make a decision. And then they have the appeal process. And if they want, they could go all the way up to the Privy Council, like everybody else. See? That's how it works. Anyway. God. This is... Sometimes, you know, you just get sick, boy. You ever get sick, boy? Sick of this place sometimes, boy. I don't know. All right. So we got to get some information here very quickly. Forget that. Yeah. Forget that one. Because I watch any time. I woke in the time this morning. We want to remind you that the Keoluk range of products is backed by science. They got over 900 scientific research and clinical trials, and they are all made from that aged garlic extract. Several products in the Keoluk range include the cleanse and digestion, the blood pressure health, the cholesterol health, the total heart health, the circulation health, and the Keo Green Powder drink mix, as well as the probiotics. So, go and pick up any one of the products within this range at a pharmacy or health store across the country. And for more information, you can WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. Also, Chef has a course starting tomorrow, and then he has 4 other courses between now and the 10th of August. And they include the International Creative Cuisine course on the 13th of June, the Certificate in Culinary Arts course on the 4th of July, and on the 13th of July, there's a kids' summer cooking classes, as well as on the 10th of August, you have another kids' summer cooking class. So just give him a call or WhatsApp him on 372-4639 or 737-5097, and Chef will hook you up. Also, I do want to remind you about the Trinidad and Tobago College of Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture, because if you would like to get into that type of career, massage therapy or cosmetology, then you could give them a call. They are enrolling students now for September 2026, and they have experts with over 40 years in the field. This is known to be one of the fastest growing industries in the world. They are also registered with the Ministry of Education, the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago for GATE-funded massage diplomas, and also they are registered with the National Training Agency to teach a cosmetology level 2 CVQ. So give them a call today on 658-3907 or WhatsApp them on 496-1111. You could also visit their website, www.ttcollegeofmassage.com, all right, and get started today, get registered, and start your career today. And finally, Set Wyola Board. Set has the Holistic Health Clinic, and it's very simple. Stop managing those diseases because you have the opportunity to reverse them naturally. And we're talking from cancer to hypertension, digestive disorders, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and more. And all you have to do is start rebuilding your health from the inside out naturally. So book an appointment today by calling or WhatsApping Set on 279-3935 or 761-1952. You could also order his book, You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished, and you could get that book via the phone line, well, calling or WhatsApping him, or you could go to Amazon. You could also order it, you could purchase it at RIK bookstores nationwide or at Nelson's in Tobago. All right, so that's Set and the Holistic Health Clinic. And with that, we're going to take the first break. I'll talk to Chef a little bit later on. I want to get to Orlando Octave. So we're going to get to Orlando when we come back. We're going to have him on via Zoom. We're going to talk to him about the Peace Walk and what took place on Wednesday, and what are the plans of the organization moving forward, because we really had to put an end to this nonsense with all this gang war. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
I'm every woman, evolving, unstoppable even when I need to recharge. That's why I choose iron that's gentle, fights fatigue, and keeps me strong.
Fine lines, subtle shifts. I support my skin from within to reduce wrinkles.
Hard work takes strength, so I fuel up to stay ready.
Now I'm growing someone new. What I take, she takes too. So I choose what supports her brain from the start.
Wellness looks different for all of us, and I'm not alone. Jameson, trusted by women through every stage and every change.
Welcome to Antigua Mars. Them people have no behavior, and they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mars. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to Mars, it was deadly.
Legends need to be celebrated while they can still hear the applause. Trinidad and Tobago. Let's show our appreciation for this Calypso giant in Thank You, David.
That kind of hair couldn't come from weed. This is not a blending here, this is
Saturday, June 6th at Napa, Port of Spain. One night, one legend, countless unforgettable songs.
Away the man with the hammer god.
Celebrating King David in his presence and performing some of his many hits include Roger George, KV Charles, Chrison Joseph, Terry Lyons, Adrian Filbert, Irvin Alves, Chuck Gordon.
Special guest Super Bandman, Dane Gulston, and the Lydian Singers.
MC Sonny Bling.
Tickets cost $225 and $275. If stocks last, call 491-1802.
Thank you, David.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
You will not deny that this is the maddest place on earth. And we go shout from the top of the mountain. This is the greatest place, our great escape, my favorite space, the maddest place on earth. Would you believe me when I tell you? Better you come and take a sample. A little bit is still a lot to handle, but you can find no other example. We really have a different kind of style. The elders did you to me as a child, and this is how we know that we are alive. Fancy people never need too much to start a vibe. It's fancy time, June and July. You need to fly down to the maddest place on earth. Can't tell no lie.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
Blessings, Trinidad and Tobago. Today's peace walk that's supposed to happen, the organizers, the Peace Foundation that put it together, reached out to me and they say peace. And all you know once is peace, Orlando Octave endorsed peace 1,000%. So, you know, they dropped the ball where seeking permission and going about it the right way legally, you know, with respect to being under the SOE and whatever. And that was the little stumbling block, you know. But hats off to Senior Superintendent Ramdeen and the officers that dealt with us. This is in no form or fashion I look out against the police, and we ain't coming to bash the police, but the foundation advised me they would go about it the right way the next time. They would have a next date coming soon, and you know, we'll support it. So we know this ain't gonna be no easy fix and no quick fix, but it's a step in the right direction, and I support peace 1,000%. Right? Love in the house every time. Orlando Octave. Blessing. Peace Foundation.
All right, so that's Orlando Octave there, and that was Wednesday night or Wednesday evening after the peace walk could not take place. As a matter of fact, the media did speak to one of the officers down there. I think it's the officer in charge, and he explained why it could not take place as well. We have Orlando Octave will be joining us via Zoom, but taking what the officer had to say first. Yeah. Run that clip, and then we'll get to it.
Yeah, come next in. Firstly, there's been complaints that the police presence seemed to be somewhat of an overkill. How would you respond to that?
Well, that is a matter of opinion, right? The police came out here to treat with a situation, first of all, and I would be very brief. There was no application for this event. There are clear rules and guidelines with how people are supposed to go about if they want to keep such an event. And as such, we have to prepare to protect the public. We have no idea about the magnitude, how large the crowd would be, the amount of persons that would be gathering, and exactly what is the intent. Besides what we saw about, we as police officers welcome the initiative for peace amongst all factions. It is something that we are supportive of. However, as I said, there are ways to go about getting approval to do what you want to do. And you will find that if they had applied and it approved, that a lot of police would have been out here ensuring that everything goes off in a peaceful and democratic manner. But because all the persons were advised about the correct way to go about doing it, and that was not done, then we have to come out to ensure the safety and security of everyone in Trinidad and Tobago. And that is the reason for the strength. So who have an opinion that is an overkill, well, they entitled to their opinion. But we are doing our work. I am sure that every one of us here, there are other things that we could be doing from a crime fighting initiative, right, to reduce crime and what's going on in the country. But because of the actions, the unlawful action, that is why we need to direct resources to be here to treat with this situation at this point in time, right?
As far as you know, did this put any strain on ongoing police operations?
Well, of course, it must put strain on ongoing police operations. Okay, and I'm Senior Super Raymond Tong, head of the Port of Spain Division. And I'm sure, I think some of you all were there this morning and heard the advisory that was put out by the DCP operations with respect to the holding of this event.
All right, so you heard from Senior Superintendent Raymond Tom there. We got Orlando Octave with us via Zoom. We're going to bring him in now, have a little chat with him. Bring him in now. Octave, what going on? Morning, man.
Morning, blessings.
Nice, man. Good to see you, good to hear from you. So early in the morning,
Yes.
and it's Friday. Orlando, just to start things off, and give the audience an idea of your role in these peace talks. You know, what sort of role you played where that is concerned?
Well, it's something we've been working on for a couple of years, but what really going on, the role Orlando Octave play in all of this is, you know, I always lend a support. I always been through these communities doing Bible studies with a lot of these individuals.
Right.
So, yeah, I am more, you know, an individual to support and represent peace throughout Trinidad and Tobago, not just Port of Spain. You know, so I would more be, let me say, a motivational support system, an individual who would try and, you know, relay the message that needs to be out there. Have the conversation, you know, yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw on Wednesday a lot of these youths or these persons in these areas, they came out because the gathering was supposed to be at Piccadilly Street. And unfortunately, the walk could not happen because of as the superintendent said, whatever the proper channels were, they didn't go down the proper channels. Now, that would be the Peace. Is it the Peace Organization?
Yeah, the Peace Foundation.
The Peace Foundation.
Right, yeah. So they admitted that, you know, they dropped the ball where that was concerned, and we wasn't trying to make an issue of it. You know, we don't want to say we come in for peace and this is a opportunity here now for people to come and say the police is and rah, 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 and make it more problems. If we say we on peace, right?
Yeah.
Let us keep it peaceful. We're not looking for no issues. We don't want to make anything of it. So the police, we dealt with them. We let them know we're not going and cross no lines. We don't want any problems. If we have to go to the right channel, they would take the necessary actions to do so, and we will have it done. We're not going to let that be a stumbling block to stop what is going on, but we would also go about it the right way.
And I saw a short video, boy, with Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander talking to a big group of these youth men or these persons from the communities who had come together for this walk. And he had a conversation with them and he told them, he said, "Oh, I want to do something good." He said, "When I was over there," and he pointed, I think it was at Riverside Plaza.
Yeah.
By Besson Street, yeah. He said, "When I was over there, we did something. And we could do it again, but you had to be serious." You understand what I'm saying? Did you have any interaction, or any member of the Peace Foundation have any interaction with Roger?
Yes,
on
I was
Wednesday?
there. I was there. We had a healthy conversation.
Right.
And you know, he's all for it. He's all for it. And despite what people may think, a lot of the police officers encouraged, they reached out to me personally and said, you know, we supporting that, we want to back this, right? Let's go through about it the right way. If we're really serious, let us not stop here. Let's have a lot of other communities we want to walk through. We want to get this going. So, despite what the public may think, you see, perception is a hell of a thing, eh? A lot of people would look at that and feel as, you know, officers against it. And no, a lot of police officers want this. This would actually make their jobs easier, you know? So, it's a situation where he expressed to them that this is something that he really wants, and he encouraged and endorsed it. He even said he's going to walk through with them, you know, so it's off to a good start.
All right, good man. Now, I saw that you said in your video that, you know, there's going to be a date and a time and everything that this will happen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not too sure if you all have a date in mind that you're looking at, that we could put out there to the public. But any date in mind?
We haven't confirmed a date yet because we want to send the letters and stuff to the authorities, and once everything is, you know, approved, then we will put out a date. Yeah.
All right. Now let me ask you something. Now you dealing with people in these communities for a very, very long period of time.
Yeah.
I have often said, and you know, I've said it in hopes that the Prime Minister will hear me. I've said it during the PNM time in office too, hoping that Prime Minister might hear me, because that is their stronghold area. And this has nothing to do with PNM UNC. This has to do with development in the community. I've always said that what we need to do to really to kind of change the mindset of a lot of people within these communities that might be drawn into the negative lifestyle is start some community upgrade programs. So
definitely.
Yeah, because I mean, you go into these communities, you know the deplorable state that it's in. And I've often said, if I wake up on a morning, I come outside, and I looking around, and the community looking dirty, and looking like it's falling apart, I could never be inspired.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
But if we could come up with a program where the work goes to the people in the community to rebuild the community.
Absolutely.
Simply as painting a wall. A little paint project, paint up the wall, brighten up the place, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
I think people in the community will have a great pride in their community, and because they put in the work, it is less likely that anybody could go and mess up that wall because somebody go buff them. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying, wait.
Exactly.
Is that something, I mean, these youths would be interested in? Is it a case that where these guys just, they're totally frustrated, they don't want to be in that life? Some of them just in the life because out of fear or something, or they're out of fear that if they don't join this gang, you know, they wouldn't be, they're going to be, you know, like an outsider in the community. What is going on in the mindset of some of these people?
A lot of these youths are misguided, right?
Right.
A lot of these youths are limited to areas because of what is happening.
Right.
So a lot of them want to spread their wings. A lot of them want positivity, but they can't because when you're from an area, you are targeted because you're from that area. This is something, this is a psychological issue. This is a social issue. This is a financial issue. This is a spiritual issue. It's a lot of different entities these youths up against. So with it come like you making a free jail in the free world. You in jail in the free world because you cannot go to certain areas. You can't look at job, certain things because of that confinement within these areas, right? But a lot of them brilliant, you know. A lot of them want peace. A lot of them want better for themselves, you know. But they're not getting the opportunities because they are more or less being used for whatever reason. And after that, there is nothing more. So they have no choice but to be on the block, some of them. They have no choice but to be in some of these gangs because they have no love in the homes, no single parent homes. There is no programs in place. There is a lot of things that these youths cannot access. And people might say they're lazy and this and that, but no, people don't take the time to walk through to understand what's really going on. A lot of these youths could be shot just for being out of that area because you're from our area. So they want betterment, but as you rightfully said, there is nothing in place. There is nothing in place where people making the necessary moves to eliminate the problem from the source. And eliminating the problem from the source is they need to have hands-on individual in these communities that would maintain it, have the police involved, have the government involved, have outreach program involved that would get these youths off the block and doing something constructive. You understand?
Yeah.
So and a problem I have with this as well, people don't see the importance of having these youths off the streets, you know. They think it's a them problem, but it's our problem because when you go in town and a man run and snatch your chain, it become your problem.
Become your problem, yeah.
You understand? When a man break in your car, it become your problem then. So we can't supposed to have a hands-on attitude towards this because not just Port of Spain, you know, all these other areas, these things are happening. And this becoming a nationwide problem. It run up the islands. It's worldwide now. So you're definitely right that I hope the Prime Minister sees this and we come together and create some avenues that we can maintain the peace and have these youths doing something constructive. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
By hot shop and do hot and take him on that run. And that's what my father used to hire, you know what I mean? He didn't study well. If a man come looking for work then, he didn't study well, you know, come out of jail and them kind of thing now, boy. And is when men start coming around the office And I was a young fella at that time, he was about 16, 17, somewhere around there. So, and they used to see me because my father had the name Dog and my nickname used to be Poppy. So he used to call me Poppy as, the son of the dog. So that's how I got the nickname Poppy. So he used to come in the yard and say, Poppy, where doggy boy, you think and I start interacting with them, right? And sometimes I used to go up in the community and think, you know what I mean? I used to go up in the community and chill out on the block. And my old man used to tell me, just watch yourself when you go on the block with them fellas, because you don't know who's looking for them now. And that kind of thing now. But he never really stopped me from interacting with them and getting, And I meet a lot of fellas who talk to me and say, boy, if I could get a job, I wouldn't do this, And that's how I know it real. It's not that, people just feel that these youth men and them come up in these communities and this is what they want to be. This is how they like it. But
exactly.
It will be so, not for all of them. Maybe one or two.
A lot of them don't want no part of it.
Yes,
a lot of them.
Plenty of them, they rather get work. You understand? I know real men who get work and never went back on the block.
Facts, brother.
Because
and I think about that too. They have so much love, People don't know, People don't know the type of love these men. Yeah, boy, yeah.
I see fellas used to watch me. I didn't worry when I go down the road, man, on my back, because you understand? It's not, and it's not from, it wasn't from a badness standpoint, but more appreciation standpoint now.
Yes.
Because of what my father do for them.
Yeah.
When he used to watch my back, it's the boy interfered puppy, And that's how it be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you extend to them and you show them a love and a respect, they just give you his gate back.
Gate back.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
Definitely.
And that's one of the unwritten or unspoken rules of the ghetto, is that respect is given to those. You understand what I'm saying? Now,
and
people,
this is something, not to cut here, but this is something that a lot of people don't understand. When people see youths joining gangs and these stuff, it's because they get more love from these men than their homes,
Exactly.
A lot of people don't see. No, I am in no form of fashion condoning a gang or supporting a gang or nothing. People just twist the words, so you have to be very careful what you're saying in this time, right? But however, these quote-unquote community leaders send people to school, buy them groceries, see about their clothing, see about their shelter, discipline a lot of youths in their homes when their parents are having trouble with them. I see this, brother. I see this, I see parents coming and say, yeah, going to school, you're listening, and these men taking the active role as fathers. Some of them being misguided. Yes, of course, because that is how they feel. They need to show their loyalty and their appreciation, just as they rightfully say.
Yeah.
But a lot of them they're missing that, that family, that love and compassion. And this is where they're getting it. And that is why these gangs growing tremendously. Because they're feeling like they belong. They're feeling like they're in a family. They're feeling like they have some support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how it is me. That's how I get to realize after a while that them fellas and them get tight with my old man because they see my old man as a father figure. And that way it was.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I just always tell people my father had 3 sons, but he had extended sons. And me and my 2 little brothers, and then we had all them fellas.
All them men.
You understand? So I understand it to a certain point, but it have a lot of people on the outside that looking in that don't understand it. Then you have victims. You have people who have been victims of crime and home invasion and that kind of thing, and they will never understand it because they traumatized what happened to them. And
yeah.
But we had to pass stopped it somehow. And crime fighting is not just police kicking on a door and going and lock up a man. It's not about that alone. It has several different facets to it. And if we don't get on the ground, like what you doing, I respect you for that, real respect, I telling you,
man. Blessings.
As a man who on the ground in the community, talking to the youths, trying to advocate for real change that will propel Trinidad and Tobago into a different place. You understand? We have so many good things happening that will be happening right around to bend the corner there with investment and the energy sector and all these little things that if we get our crime situation under control, we could open up the tourism markets and the district market.
Paradise. Trinidad
Yeah.
is a paradise.
So we need to solve this problem had to solve. And I'm glad to hear that the police on board for it.
Yeah.
I think I spoke to Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander, and he told me that he told them fellow straight. He said, I can't go to my leader unless all they show me all this serious. Unless they show me all this serious.
Facts.
You understand?
And they're willing, so we letting the action speak.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not no quick fix. It's not going to be an easy fix, but it's a start in the right direction.
Yeah, man.
And you know, we would see how best it works out.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Octave, thanks a lot for
Blessed
joining us
man.
this morning. And I wanted to end the interview with a reminder of how beautiful Trinidad and Tobago is. And you have a song, and I hope the Minister of Tourism listened this morning too. We spoke about this on radio. You are one of the best songs for tourism that I think anybody ever write, and the music video, everything. It was so on point that I am amazed that the Ministry of Tourism never pick up on it and use it as something to sell Trinidad and Tobago. But in light of the efforts that you have put out and you continue to put out, in light for all of us as Trinidad or Trinbagonians, you know, wanting Trinidad and Tobago to reach the heights of prosperity and see these youth men and them reach the full potential and come out of that kind of lifestyle, I thought we would end the... Chris, you have the video, right? Love you so. Yeah. Send that to you. Don't tell me I said it. Yeah, I thought we would end the interview with this as a little reminder to people of how beautiful Trinidad and Tobago could be. So I want to thank you for joining us, man, and we continue to look on and see what's happening. And if
I want to say before I go, thank you so much for the support, bro, because I know you've been highlighting videos from way back where I've been speaking out about certain things, and I always love the support and the reaching out that you have shown to me, bro. I really appreciate it.
Man.
And I appreciate the love all the time, brother. And respect on this side, 1,000%.
Once this positive thing which you always involve in, you always have a platform here. That ain't no problem.
Yes, man.
Nice, man. So stay strong, man. And it has some synergy men work on this video, Elmo and them, Elmo and them used to work synergy, do the editing and all kind of thing for this video,
Yes.
So, yeah, son. But big up yourself, my brother, and keep up the good work, and we will chat soon enough, man.
For sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
So that is Orlando Octave on the inside, people, and we want to thank him for the work that he's doing. It takes a lot to get to those youth. It's not a... Watch me. The work that brother does, people don't even know. He's one of the unsung heroes. I'm telling you. You had the video? Nice. So we take you into the second hour. We have an interview coming up with the CEO of Rush Sports. We're going to talk about the FIFA World Cup and your viewing, the coverage, the media rights for it. And before we get to that and the break, we're going to get to this video. This is Orlando Octave, Love You So. It's from some years ago, but I just thought we could put a little positive vibes in people this morning with positive lyrics and just beautiful visuals. Big up Elmo for the edit, man.
For your comfort and safety, please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Port of Spain, Trinidad. The local time is approximately 1:05. Have a great day and thanks once again.
Make every queen and think later we go take a spin down the avenue. Go look some pretty girl with the wood boy crew. Caribbean man, Caribbean your hand too. License to wine and jam, and anything we pass through. Not a nation sweet as you. Trinidad, I love you so. Trinidad, I love you so. And your sister just as sweet too. Trinidad, I really love you. Trinidad, I love you so. Trinidad, I love you so. And your sister just as sweet too. Tobago, I really love you. Tobago, I appreciate you. Snorkeling with my lady out in the island pool. Don't talk when it's harvest time and they giving away food. I just want to watch some progress and laugh. Play dominoes or some all four scan. Yeah, miss great dress, straight fret on jazz. Tobago, you're the perfect harmony. To Trinidad, perfect melody. And it sounds so sweet to me. Trinidad, I love you so. Trinidad, I love you so. And your sister just as sweet too. Tobago, I really love you. Trinidad, I love you so. Trinidad, I love you so. And your sister just as sweet too. Tobago, I really love you. Trinidad, I love you so. Trinidad, I love you so. And your sister just as sweet too. Tobago, I really love you. Trinidad, I love you so. Trinidad, I love you so. And your sister just as sweet too. Tobago, I really love you.
True growth shouldn't make you wait. This month, Real Talk Financing is changing the timeline. Get up to 7% interest on a fixed deposit paid to you upfront. Real Talk Financing and Investment. Real results sooner. Call our Central or South branches today.
I'm every woman, evolving, unstoppable even when I need to recharge. That's why I choose iron that's gentle, fights fatigue, and keeps me strong.
Fine lines, subtle shifts. I support my skin from within to reduce wrinkles.
Hard work takes strength, so I fuel up to stay ready.
Now I'm growing someone new. What I take, she takes too. So I choose what supports her brain from the start.
Wellness looks different for all of us, and I'm not alone. Jameson, trusted by women through every stage and every change.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
If You want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career?
Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be.
Some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals.
Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Welcome to Antigua Mas. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to Mas, in my dad lay.
Legends need to be celebrated while they can still hear the applause. Trinidad and Tobago. Let's show our appreciation for this Calypso giant in Thank You, David.
That kind of hair couldn't come from weed. This is not a fetting hair, this is
Saturday, June 6th at Napa, Port of Spain. One night, one legend, countless unforgettable songs.
I with the man with the hammer, God.
Celebrating King David in his presence and performing some of his many hits include Roger George, KV Charles, Chrison Joseph, Terry Lyons, Adrian Filbert, Irvin Alves, Chuck Gordon.
Special guest Super Bandman, Dane Gulston, and the Lydian Singers.
MC Sonny Bling.
Tickets cost $225 and $275. If stocks last, call 491-1802.
Thank you, David.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
TT better.
Welcome to Antigua Mas. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to mass, it was deadly.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and that there, TT Bet Arena, I have some information for you guys from TT Bet Arena. Of course, the World Cup is coming up. You're gonna want to get your bets on at the #1 betting site. So we'll give you that information a little bit later on, right after this interview, as a matter of fact, after the break. But right now, we have another Zoom interview this morning, and straight out of Jamaica, we got Mr. Michael Luktong. He is the CEO of Rush Sports. And of course, like I just said, the FIFA World Cup is right around the corner, and you're going to want to know where you're viewing it. So we want to bring him in via Zoom. He's with us. I want to say good morning to Mr. Luktong. Morning, sir.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
All right, I'm fine. Is that a PSG jersey?
Yes, we're still basking in the victory on Saturday. No disrespect to the Arsenal fans. We had the final live, as you would know.
Yeah.
But we're still basking in the victory.
You know, Arsenal fans miserable right now. They're miserable. So I don't know what to see a PSG.
It's only been a week. I mean, let us enjoy it.
That's right. That's right.
Next week.
Enjoy it.
We'll
enjoy it.
World Cup next week. Okay.
I'm very sure if it was the other way around, Arsenal fans will be enjoying all through the World Cup. They're going to be enjoying that win. So, all par for the course. All right. So we came off that Champions League final. This is a very busy year for football.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed.
Because we have not only the FIFA World Cup, but the biggest, when I say the biggest FIFA World Cup, in terms of the quantity of games, the amount of nations that will take part, it has increased. It's just a lot of football. It's a lot of my team in there, sadly, third year straight. Well, not third year, third World Cup straight. So I get real talk right now from everybody else. But nevertheless, that's Italina. So we're going to do. So the cookie crumbles sometimes. But tell us about Rush Sports, because Rush Sports, you all do have the role as the official broadcaster for the FIFA World Cup, correct?
Yes, absolutely. So yes, we are one of the official broadcasters for FIFA World Cup 2026.
Right.
And that is in 13 markets in the Caribbean, which includes Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
The other markets would be, we also have Jamaica, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Bonaire, Anguilla, St. Kitts, Montserrat, Dominica, Belize, Turks and Caicos, BVI, and Cayman. So that is the 13 that we have, and as you correctly said, yes, the largest World Cup ever, 104 games. So you could imagine, putting this together for 13 markets, has been quite the undertaking. But I think we're about 90% ready for kickoff next week, Thursday.
Yeah, because I was wondering, with this increase now, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but we're going to see in this World Cup because it's going to be the first one with so many teams and so many games.
Yes.
So in terms of the broadcasting, the time that some of these games will take place, I think games that are playing in Los Angeles might come on might be like 12 midnight or some kind of thing. So it will be the time difference.
You do, yes. Yeah. So basically, yes, in the group stage, it's generally 4 windows for games. So you would have say a 1 o'clock. I mean, and this may vary, like a 1 o'clock game, like a 4 p.m. game, and then probably a game at 6, 7 o'clock, and then you have a night game. And you're correct. Some of the night games, because they're on the west coast of the U.S., those kickoff times are like 11 p.m. close to midnight. But the good thing is, the majority of the group stage, I mean, you could watch, every single game. In instances in the last week of the group stage where you have, you have games that are played at the same time. That's also possible because we're carrying everything live. So in the case of Trinidad, we have 3 channels in Trinidad. So on one of the other channels, you could watch the other game that might be going on at that point in time. So you really have access to, all 104 games.
All right, brilliant. Now, how can people access this now? In terms of how they're going to be able to watch, how they're going to, do you have to subscribe, right, to Rush Sports, or you have to take out Rush Sports with your cable provider?
Well, so our services are provided to the major operators in Trinidad. So we are on Amplia, we're on Flow, we're on Digicel, RVR, Airlink. So we are on the majority in Trinidad. And of course, each operator has their own package, how they have Rush Sports package. The good thing is that almost 98% of the games are on the main channel, which is Rush Sports. So that's available. And then of course, the operators also have their own OTT products.
Right.
And they would bundle their OTT products with other services that they have. So so you have it, you have access on the go, based on some of these products that our partners carry. But I mean, we're delivering all the content to them, and then yes, they have their platforms, whether it's pay TV or OTT. The other thing that we are doing as well, you might have seen or heard, we also have a partnership in Movietown. And we will be having games in Movietown. We're just finalizing with them, the number of games that would be shown. But I mean, that is a fantastic experience. We actually did it on Saturday for Champions League final. I mean, well received. I mean, good crowd. And that experience is totally different, obviously, because of the big screen, the audio. And for Movietown, that's like a dedicated feed from the source that's delivering, because they have the screen. You need higher resolution video in order to feed a screen of that size. So there's that way as well to experience FIFA World Cup 2026. And then we're also finalizing with them as well. I know they are an event that they are doing for Fiesta Plaza.
Right.
Public viewing. So that is being put together. So there are many avenues to experience FIFA World Cup 2026.
What about like for me, right? Is there like digital platforms in terms of apps and so on and so? Rush Sport has an app available?
Oh, yeah. In terms of OTT, I mean, I said that would come from your provider. The providers have apps.
Okay.
So, yeah, as I said, Digital have their apps, Flow have their apps, Play have their apps. So they have the apps. I mean, we don't go, in terms of OTT, we let the operator do it. We're providing them, with the channels.
Okay.
And then, they deploy it on TV or on their app. So all the apps are available. I mean, all of them have apps. Obviously, they compete with each other, different prices and packaging, but they're available. So you can watch it on the go. Absolutely.
And how big is this for any network to be able to bring this to Caribbean audiences? I mean, this is the biggest sporting event in the world. I dare say even bigger than the Olympics. I would dare say that. This is football. We gotta be real. This is football. This is one of the most, this is the sport with the most passion, the most passionate fans, rivalries. Everything comes out when we're talking football. So when we're talking the FIFA World Cup, we're talking the biggest, for me, the biggest sporting tournament in the world.
It is. The FIFA World Cup, it is the single biggest tournament. I mean, I don't want to say anything about the IOC because we also work the Olympics. We didn't went to Olympics.
The Olympics huge too, but I said,
And you have Olympics in 2028 in Los Angeles, and we're talking to the IOC. But in terms of a singular event, I mean, absolutely. I mean, the World Cup is the largest, and of course, this is the biggest that they've ever had. Yeah, so it's quite an undertaking. Good thing for us, and to be able to deliver it to all these markets and so on, is that we have very good partners and infrastructure that we invested in 2-3 years ago. So we can handle this type of capacity. Let's call it that. And then we have experience with major sporting events. When we just spoke about Champions League. We had the IPL final. On Sunday, we did that, and then there was a warm-up, you would remember, for the World Cup last year. That was the Club World Cup that was played in the US. We also did that. Obviously, it was not as big. So it's grand. It's a lot of work, but we have, as I said, the people, the team, the infrastructure in place to handle it. I mean, we work with some of the best vendors out there who are partners. One of them is Tata Communications, which they have the largest globally broadband infrastructure in the world.
Right.
So they're one of our key partners in helping us deliver FIFA 2026 to the Caribbean.
Okay. And before we run out of time here, there are a couple other questions I want to ask. You have any usually when these tournaments take place, some networks run like, fan engagement initiatives, like, whether it's a little, what would they call it, a little promotion or something like that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone needs to tune in next week, Thursday, for our. For the first game, we have our World Cup studio show that will run throughout the World Cup. And that obviously gives a nice Caribbean, Trinidadian flavor to the coverage. We have a number of analysts, pundits, fans, personalities, many of which I TNT that will be part of the studio show. And within the studio show, yes, absolutely, there will be giveaways. Actually, there's one of the giveaways we have is actually for tickets to one of the matches. So we encourage people to watch and engage and take part. To be part of the experience.
All right. And what about the economic and commercial benefits or opportunities from the standpoint of being an advertiser or an affiliate with Rush Sport for the FIFA World Cup 2026? I mean, what are the opportunities there? I mean, this is huge because, I mean, when you look at the Super Bowl, I mean, and you look at the type of money people, when we have money that's paid to advertise during the halftime show at the Super Bowl is just ridiculous sums of money. Ridiculous sums of money. And they do it, you know, a lot of these companies spend this money because they know the audience that the Super Bowl has. They know they're going to get out to the vast majority of people. It's huge. And the World Cup is just that, outside. I mean, the NFL and the Super Bowl is one thing. That is more within the America and maybe outside. But the World Cup is the World Cup. So, you know, advertisers, things like that, affiliates, what are the opportunities open for them?
No, absolutely. We have been, you know, we have been out there. We have, I would say, sponsors that, I mean, we're happy with the family of sponsors that have come on board with us. Obviously, you want more. Always want more, but no, we're pretty satisfied with the response that we've gotten. Our sales agency, which is Trend Media, you know, they are out there talking to you know, prospective advertisers. There's still opportunity available. It's not sold out. I mean, you know, there's still opportunity. So yeah, that is and then for our affiliates, as I would have mentioned before, having the World Cup, you know, on our channels, which they carry, you know, it's added benefit to them to be able to offer to their customers more products, more promotions, more specials. So you know, there's absolutely benefit because of the audience that you know that FIFA World Cup generates globally.
Yeah. And just finally, well, I know you mentioned like the service providers, and so each island, of course, would have their own service provider. You all would have to, of course, be connecting with them to ensure that everything runs smoothly.
Yeah, all that is going on. Yes, the service providers vary. I mean, obviously, in some markets they're the same, but yes, they do vary. We are working with all of them to ensure that, you know, our channels are getting in there properly. There's redundancy in place, you know, because, you know, there's always Murphy. He's always hanging around. But, you know, the engineers, you know, that's their job to account for Murphy with all the backups, the redundancies, everything in place to make sure that, you know, customers, the public gets, you know, uninterrupted premium coverage.
Nice,
of
man.
FIFA World Cup.
Nice, man. Well, rest assured, I'm very sure because I'm very familiar with the quality of what Rush Sports puts out. Top of the line, you know, I mean, you're not going to get the people. You're not going to get the oh gosh, what is going on? When you know, if it's stick on it.
No, we know that we definitely do not want.
Yeah, but you all have been very consistent with the quality of feed that you all put out there.
Thank you very much. You know, we have a very good team in place, and as I said, yeah, we have a fair bit of experience with, you know, global sporting events. You know, as I said, we work with good partners around the world to ensure that you get top-notch, uninterrupted quality for World Cup 2026.
Now, anything finally you want to say? Anything out there to the region? Yeah.
No, we want, as I told you before, we want people to experience FIFA World Cup any way you like, on, you know, TV, on mobile device, on your tablet. Go to the cinema, go to the public events that we are, you know, that we have in place. You know, take part. We want to hear from you on social media. We want to hear from you in our studio programming. You know, and just experience it. It's a spectacle, and we're happy to be bringing it to the region.
All right, and just finally, who you backing?
Well, you saw my shirt, right?
France. All right, no problem. all right. No, France have a bomb squad, boy. France can
have two sides.
I wouldn't want. I do not envy the France coach right now. He has some headache there.
Yeah. He has Deschamps has to pick that 11, yeah, that is a challenge. But I mean, it's his group. The group that they're in that's a group of death, you know.
Well,
Senegal, Norway, that's a tough group.
It's a tough group, but the depth, France depth right now is
the depth is incredible.
It's unbelievable. I think in Portugal, I think Portugal will go deep into the World Cup.
I think so. Yeah. I know they have a great midfield. No, Portugal should go deep. I mean, obviously Spain is Spain.
Spain is Spain.
Spain is Spain. Argentina is Argentina. Brazil is Brazil. So
well, yeah, a lot of people talking about England too, but England has been the greatest underachievers. I think
That's true.
Always produce a
young
talented
team.
Squad and just
Exactly.
you know. But we will see. This is going to be a very interesting World Cup.
It's going to be good.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, it will be good. It will be good. I am looking forward to it. I'm sure you are, and your viewers are as well.
Of course. So best of luck to you and France. I have no horse in the race, but
Just we all want good football. That's all we want. Good football.
All right, man. Nice one. Well, hopefully it lives up to Qatar World Cup was right up there.
Splendid
So-
tournament, great final. No, Qatar was great.
Qatar was amazing. It's one. I mean, it rated as one of the best World Cups. If not the best that we've seen.
That is this World Cup. Yeah, that is the standard. It has that because Qatar was great. Qatar was great. So
We will see if they could.
that's to live up to that.
Yeah,
we wanted to live up to that.
Well, yeah. Let's hope they can measure up to that. At least if they measure up to it, that'd be great. It's going to be an exciting few weeks. Well, all right. I think it's just over a month.
Yes, it's just over. Yeah, it's actually about 5 weeks.
5 weeks. Yeah, 5 weeks. Yeah.
Some people take vacation to watch the whole thing.
Oh my goodness. Well, best of luck, and it was nice chatting with you, man.
No problem. Thank you. Good for being here.
All right, take it easy. Nice, man. That is Mr. Michael Luktong. They're the CEO of Rush Sports, and of course, the World Cup is right around the corner. People, FIFA 2026 World Cup. I can't believe it's here already. It seems like we just blinked. Messi and Argentina win the last World Cup, and we blink and it's here again. And I cannot believe that I've blinked 3 times, and Italy's not in 3 World Cups, boy. 3 World Cups we're not in, boy. Oh gosh, boy. I don't know what's going on with Italy, you know. I really don't know. We had the second most World Cups ever. 4. Right? And I don't know. I think we tied. I think Germany have 4 too. And then you have Brazil with 5. But I keep telling these Brazilian fans, only have a World Cup to win for the longest for a long while. You know what I mean? Just yesterday, I was debating that with somebody. Somebody said Brazil is the greatest footballing nation ever. I said, what, you're living in the past or what? You're living in reverse. If you want to be accurate in your statement, say that Brazil was the greatest footballing nation ever. But you only have 5 World Cups. You only have 1 more than Italy, 1 more than Germany. And what Brazilian fans has failed to realize, right, is that when Brazilian players started playing in Europe, right? When they started to bring them into Europe, and the Europeans adapted the way they measure, they figure you out, and they adapted, and now the football, now if it's most influential, yes, Brazil, yeah, but the greatest ever, I maybe was, not is, because right now I think football, the playing field in football, in terms of competitive, everybody kind of bringing up, even the African nations. Look at the African nations. The football improving because African players getting a lot of play in the English Premier League and Europe again. Once that going on, you see, that's what killed Trinidad football. You know, when we stopped exporting players, that was unfortunately because we don't have a proper league. So we don't have a proper league with a proper pool of players. We don't have a professional football league where players are coming out, where the talent is harnessed and developed, and then scouts are coming to Trinidad and Tobago, as you know, they would have done with Dwight York, and they pick him up and he went Aston Villa, and then people just forget Dwight York played for Aston Villa first, you know, before he went to Manchester United, right? And then you had Russell Latterby playing outside, you know, I mean, it had a few other players who was out there, Kenwin Jones, all of them after, and the door was open. When you have players playing outside in the top leagues in the world, your standard of football raises. Yeah. And credit Jack Warner. Credit Jack Warner. Ever since Jack Warner has taken his hand off of football, right? And of course, the controversy with FIFA, which we know that was sorted out. But ever since that, and Jack removed himself, football in Trinidad and Tobago went down and crash landed. And that's what it was. You know what I mean? But we'll see how it goes. We have a word from Titi Betterina. Let's get to that. Let me just, hold on. Let me get my scripts. Right? So, people, of course, for the last few weeks we've been talking about Titi Betterina. And Titi Betterina, of course, is the #1 betting.
Welcome to Antigua Mas. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to mass, it was deadly. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to mass, it was deadly. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to mass, it was deadly. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to mass, it was deadly. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to mass, it was deadly. to Antigua Mass. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mass. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to massive madadle. Welcome to Antigua Mass. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior.
And get started today and get your bets going today, man. All right, so with that, we're going to take a break. And when we come back from the break, we're going to have Chef on and show you a good video, a very short video with the grassroots program that he has been running. So keep it right here for that. That's coming up after this.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715, or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited, quality you can trust.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson, provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Chaguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleased to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come. Fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church, San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the Word of God, preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.
Eden Heights Clinic.
All right, people, so we're back. And Chef is with me here this morning. Chef made a wonderful breakfast. Egg and sausage and all kind of thing. And slap 2 pancakes, top and bottom, and make a sandwich. We call that.
It's a pancake. Pancake with eggs, pastrami, no pepperoni, pepper jack cheese. And we garnished up with some nice syrup. And we had some berries and some fresh sliced Julie mango from my tree.
Yeah, but actually, you know, it's the first time in about 15 years I eat mango. Actually, I eat a mango in a while, you know.
Nah, I like mango.
Wow.
Mango.
All right, so Chef, very quickly here, I realize that you have this grassroots program going on. We have a little video on it, as a matter of fact, just 39 seconds long. If the director could take us to that. Yeah. Sure. All right, nice man. That's good vibes there, man. So we have the grassroots. Tell us a little bit about the grassroots program, Chef.
Yeah, the culinary grassroots program, we launched it a month ago. This is marked to the schools, the secondary school, the colleges, and the private school, even the communities, eventually, where we are giving the students the food and nutrition classes, the insights of coming into the food industry at an early age, because at this age, sometimes they don't know what direction they want to go.
Right.
So the programs are through our program. They come into the schools. The Ministry of Education, they bless us for that program. They give us the permission. So we had the option to go to the schools or the school come to us. So far, all the schools have been coming to the academy, where in that environment, it opened up the mindset for the industry. So we advise them the benefits of coming to the food industry as a young entrepreneur or take it as a professional as well, and we will guide them along. We have an interactive session with them where they cook something. We cook together with them.
Okay.
And then we have a Q&A session for both students and teachers as well. We are open for questions about the industry and going forward. These students, I must say, you know, we have to look at the positives. There's a lot of positives with these students, and there's a potential. Unfortunately, there is so much negativity happening. You know, and sometimes when you see something negative with these students and them, it posts up all over social media and gets so much attention. These are the things that we have to pay attention to. You understand? And these kids coming in, they are so interactive, and they're very, very curious, and they ask a lot of questions. So we kindly asking the people out there, let's support these students. We have a good generation of students coming up in the culinary aspect of it, and this is introducing them to culinary, hospitality, and tourism as well too, because that is something we're building on, and this is building our human resource at a young age to community industry.
Nice.
And even simple things we show them. Start a little business from home. Start doing a little sweet box from home. 3-4 items in a sweet box. Sell it among the family and friends. Even if you choose 1 or 2 days, cook a meal home, a pilau, a soup, sell it with your friends and family. I know how gratifying it is be and independent if you could just sell 20 meals on a day as a youth and make $100 and put it in your pocket. That goes a long, long way. And that is what we encourage them to do as well too. You understand? So we hoping this program will be a continuous program as long as we could do it. And we also inviting communities to contact us, and we will come in the communities as well, because we did it up in Manzalina about 2 months ago, where we invited the community, and we did it up there at the Bridge of Hope. And it was really, really good. So we also, beside the schools, we want to reach out to the community as well, and go into the communities and do it as well too.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. So Chef continues to do his thing. So Chef doing his thing down on the grassroots end. Orlando Octave doing his thing. You know what I mean? With these youths in the communities and thing, and trying to get them away from that gang life and thing, and move them to a more positive space. Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander, who I could have called him this morning, but I feel like I gotta call him on Monday. We'll call him on Monday and see how the weekend goes, right? But he's doing his part in terms of, he said, you'll come out and walk with them.
Yeah.
You saw them come out and walk, or they want to walk for, I'll come out and walk with all them.
Right.
It's no problem.
Right.
And then they go from there, one step after the other, until, you know what I mean, we reach the point that we need to be. And I think that's, everybody had to throw in the 2 cents,
Yeah,
you know, man.
it had to be a collective effort, man. It had to be, okay. I mean,
But I like where it's drowning out all the noise. If you remove that noise, that's what I'm not talking about, you know. You know what I mean? If you remove that noise, it's. I want to get into no politics today.
No, it's true. Yesterday,
but if you remove the noise,
yesterday I did a
things happening.
Yesterday I did a live TikTok. I don't really do it. But I was in class yesterday. We were preparing these diploma students for exams yesterday. So I came in a little early and I did a live TikTok. I had different chefs who I work from different parts of the world with. They log on, and they were saying, hello, chef, and how was everything going? And a guy came on the TikTok and he asked me, he said, chef, what is your take on what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago? You know, and it was just simple. We can't let the negative override the positive. We have to always look for the positive. And it's too much of people only focus on the negative. It's just my opinion. This is my opinion.
But who created the negative?
That is what you're talking about. You understand?
I just say, you know what I mean?
You see? So there's a lot of positive happenings, and we have to look for the positive and highlight the positive at the whole time. I mean, nothing will be perfect, as I say, nothing will be honky-dory all the time. That's life. That's life, right? That is life. We have to understand that. Because you have to experience failure before success. Anybody will tell you that.
Yeah, well, usually it's about a lot of...
Yeah, son?
Listen, it's the same playbook, you know, Jed.
It is, and failure is supposed to discipline you
think about,
for success
yeah,
as
but
well.
think about what happened up in the north.
Yeah.
The same noise, you know.
Yeah.
Same noise, same thing. God, and thing, and democracy, and same playbook. Same playbook. No different chapter, no different nothing. Just same playbook. And unfortunately, some will continue to go down that road. Hopefully people can just drown that out and let things progress how it had to progress, where that is regarded, and other things are taking place. You know what I mean? Look at that interview that I heard last week with the Minister of Sport. That man gets so much information. You know, and then they go, ball, we're going on in sports, so we're going on in sports. You have a whole hour-long interview we run last week, where the minister speak about almost every single aspect of sport that you could think about. The man even went through the process of explaining Why did they tell you to apply 3 months in advance?
Yeah.
All the different, the whole process from your application that has had to go through all kind of different departments and then go to another department, come back down and then go back so and come back so and the man explained everything, boy. And then people will say, I didn't know, but it's there, you know. It's there, you know. I posted it on my social media. I posted it on Facebook and TikTok last night. Last night, we had cut up the interview. The interview that I did with the Minister of Sport last week, Friday. It is on my Facebook page. And these are the first 4 parts. I have 6 more parts to upload today on both TikTok and Facebook. So, for those of you who did not see it last week, or you want specific parts of it to share, those parts are cut out specifically and will be posted to Facebook and TikTok today. All right, I'm going to be posting today as well. Like I say, I have 6 more parts to post. I really hope people go and share it, because the man sat and he spoke about everything with sports. The man talked about the Jean Pierre complex. It was under UDCOT, it's not under Ministry of Sport. They take it, they put it under UDCOT for specific reasons, right? And when he lists those reasons and he explained, you will get an understanding as to what the hell was really going on in this place. You understand? But some people didn't want to hear that, eh? But the man, Philip Watt, spoke about the man talked about everything that he meet when he come in. The man talked everything. So if you want an idea or you want a measuring stick as to what was going on, go and watch that interview with Philip Watt.
A lot of information happened. Look, last week I was invited to the Hyatt Trade, Investment and Tourism, the ministry, and they had a report on what they did for the last year and what the intentions are until 2027 and beyond. And they touched on all different aspects with the listener trade, and I think a lot of people in the different part of the industries was present. There's a lot of people I met, a lot of people, and it was really a good thing to see. They gave a report and what their intentions are, and
I saw the report,
get everybody, the stakeholders, and I went there because we're in the culinary. And we're looking at culinary tourism and culinary education and things as well.
Truth be told,
so it was
they did a live broadcast now from the Hyatt.
Yes, they did a
live broadcast from the Hyatt, and I was on air by Talk City, where I'm headed to, where I am from 9 to 12. And X and I sit down there, and we started to take it there, boy. And it was talking some good thing. But I don't know if because of lack of sleep or whatever, both of we can have a pout now, because I look across and see EXO. And I was fighting asleep too, but in and out, you know, I take it in the information, I kind of shake up myself and take in the information. And it was good information. If you didn't see it, but you see, that's the unfortunate thing. They do it in the press conference, and then they got one short report in the newspaper. I wonder why. The very next day, right? One short little report, you know. They did a over 3 hour long presentation. And they got a small little report, must be about half a page in the papers, right? And then, you see, what they got to do is they got to learn or come up with a way to take that information and get it out for public communication and consumption. Otherwise, the public is not going to know what's happening, right? Because your ministers are not going to the radio stations and talking it. They're not, you know, they're not around and about spreading the information. You're supposed to have people from each communication department, right? You're supposed to have mornings. The government has time that they could access on every network. You know, go on, utilize your time. You understand? Let each ministry deploy the communication people and put 2 of them on or 3 of them on just to do a radio tour. Let them go and do, like how Manders promote a concert. How you feel, let's do it. And everybody know the concert, how the concert, and when the concert is, and who performing. It's a media tour to send them on. That's what you had to do. That's what you had to do. You understand? And then people get the information. But in the absence of that, well, I'm going to tell you, chaos will continue to occur, I guess. And misunderstandings and miscommunications and misinformation. You know, it will just continue to take place. And I mean, They have to fight the battle, because the most we could do here is say, look, this is where you're lacking. And I've identified it from the word go. From the time they didn't have a communication ministry, I said that's a big faux pas. You need to be sending out communication to the public. Yeah. And there are ways to do it. There are so many different platforms now. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens over the weekend here. All right? We have to take the final break. And we got some birthdays when we come back. And then we wrap things up. So don't go anywhere. Chef, we are back in the World Cup. Argentina now.
Yeah, we're going for the fourth. We're going for the fourth trophy.
Waste of time.
We're going for the fourth.
I don't think Argentina could do
no, fourth.
I don't think so.
We're going for the fourth trophy.
I think France will go deep. Portugal will go deep. Spain is Spain. They have a bomb squad. But I don't see them. I feel maybe they might get knocked out in quarterfinal stage. Right?
Any surprise team coming up there? Any dark horse?
Mexico.
Mexico.
I think Mexico is going to at least come out of the group stage. Because I think all their games played in Mexico.
Oh.
And nobody don't beat Mexico in the Azteca.
Yeah.
The Azteca with a high altitude.
And the altitude.
Nobody can beat Mexico in the Azteca. So, Mexico, I expect, will win their group very easily. When they get into that knockout round, that will be a different thing. Because I think when they get out of the knockout round, they have games to play in the US and wherever. So, they wouldn't have that advantage. But we will see. But I expect them to come on the group stage. If you had to place a bet on TT Bet Arena, check Mexico to come on the group stage. Trust me. All right. So I'll tell you what. We take the final break. When we come back, we will wrap things up this morning with the birthdays. Don't go anywhere.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prednisone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes, detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Let's get it started.
Dr. Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet. Located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Santa Claus in there again. All right, so we're back. I heard tell Santa Claus, yes, Santa Claus. All right, so I tell you what, people, we got a few birthdays. I have 8 here plus the one I sent for you, eh? Yeah? You had missed some. Trust me. The Rasta don't miss. Bald head Rasta don't miss. You understand? Oh, don't worry, where they miss it, I just have all your back. Don't frighten. The last 3, our anniversary and 2 birthdays. See what I tell you? Bodo. You want to do the one that I sent you first? All right, let's do that one first, and then because I don't know why the email getting in real trouble. Boy. All right, so happy birthday to the boss. Ready? He want to leave here today, boy. All right. Happy birthday to the most dedicated, hardworking, beautiful woman, the boss lady herself, Angel Alcazar, from a loving son and miserable husband. All right? And I want you to know that I love you very, very much. Angel, happy birthday, darling. Happy birthday. All right? Nice, man. Nice for people, man. Nice for people. And that's Angel's Holistic Touch. The massage therapist that come to the run.
Yeah.
Right. She brings a whole group of massage therapists, and yeah, they've been working with us since the get-go with Run, Stefan Run. All right? So big up yourself, Angel, and enjoy yourself today. Also, happy belated birthday going out to Sherry from her friend Erlin. Wishing her many, many more years to come. All right, so Sherry, happy belated birthday to you, darling, and do enjoy your day. And here we go. Good morning, Stefan. I would like to wish my sister and myself happy birthday. Our birthday is on Sunday, the 7th of June. Rachel and Reza Ramlogan, respectively. We were born 4 years apart from each other on the same day. Would also like to wish my parents happy anniversary as well. Their anniversary is also on the same day as well. My goodness, Lord of mercy. What did you all do? Let me just, you know what? Everybody let's just get out of the way. All right, let me just buy everything one day. Happy belated birthday going out to Judson Mohammed. He's an ardent viewer of Breaking Dawn, of course. And this is coming from his son, Miguel. Oh God, he have on a PSG jersey too, Lord Father. I never knew it had so much PSG fans in Trinidad until PSG win the Champions League last year. You know that?
Never.
They're wicked, you know. Good morning, Stefan. Kindly send out special birthday greetings to Cayenne Lorica. She celebrates her 8th birthday today, Friday the 5th of June. Sending lots of love and best wishes your way. May God bless you with many more wonderful and fun-filled birthdays, and may His light guide you always. Enjoy your special day. Greetings from all at home. Everybody at home, they say happy 8th birthday. Enjoy it. Also, we would like to wish Megan Ramuta a happy 3rd birthday. She's a joyful, chatty little girl, and we love her so much. Wishing her the most fun-filled day and a blessed year ahead. Greetings from Papa Joe and Papa Ganpat, Mama Faye and Mama M, Uncle Ronnie, Auntie Cherise, Sissy, Kate, Auntie Devika, and Mom and Dad. So, happy birthday to you, little one. She look like trouble. She looked spicy. She looked a little spicy.
And she by the aquarium.
Yeah. She looked like, she's very chatty and true. That's it, man. That's a good thing.
That is good.
That's a good thing. Also, a very special happy anniversary to Asarad and Andrea Ramcharan. They are devoted viewers who love watching the show, and we would like to send them, of course, this special greeting, this anniversary greeting. Mom and Dad, thank you for your love, guidance, and the wonderful example you have set throughout the years. Wishing you both a happy and blessed anniversary filled with love, laughter, good health, and many more beautiful years together. All right, from your daughter, Amy Ramcharan. All right, nice man. And 2 more. Woo, and then I had a pump. Sending out birthday greetings to Marlon Mohammed, celebrating his birthday on Sunday. Sending much love, hugs, and prayers from his wife, Rhoda, and daughters, Alyssa and Aliyah. So, happy birthday going on to Marlon. And finally, happy birthday greetings and blessings to Selena Besson from her mom, dad, brother, boyfriend, cousins, family, friends, and well-wishers. May you continue to see more blessed and smiling birthdays. Wishing you lots of love and happiness on your special day. Love always, and God bless. All right, so that's it for the birthdays and anniversaries as it was today. And we got to go. We will be back on Monday. The next holiday isn't until the 19th of June. So we have another holiday this month. That is the following week. That is the day after my birthday. I will be here for my birthday. And then I'm busting out.
All right.
I'm busting out, chef.
Where now?
I ain't telling you. Don't ask me my business. Hey, big up the director who apparently took the day of national shutdown.
Oh, yes.
He didn't come out this morning. Remember they called me a national shutdown today? Chris, you getting his salary too?
Yeah. Could you do both of them job, right?
Hey, Chris, you getting the 2 pay? All right. Well, good man. Because it's 2 working doing me back there. All right, so I'll tell you what, before we out. World Cup is around the corner. Look out. It's coming.
Yep.
We will see how this weekend materializes. But, you know, just All you go out and enjoy yourself. Yeah, man.
Keep
All
positive
right?
and look
Take
for the
the stress
positives,
off.
man. Look for the
And we'll be
positives.
back on Monday to see,
Yeah, man.
right?
Yeah.
To see what happens.
Yep.
So, yeah, until Monday we out. Have a good one. Enjoy the weekend. Bye. All right, people, so good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. And of course, my name is Stephen Reese. We're here until 8 o'clock, and it is a beautiful Friday this morning. We have a lot on the agenda. We have Orlando Octave will join us via Zoom, all right, inside his first hour about the peace walk that, you know, he was a big part of putting together, you know, getting these gangs to a point where they have said, look, we're done with the thing. We're willing to set aside our differences and peace is the order of the day, right? Of course, that walk was met with police presence, heavy police presence, and understandably so. Because on Wednesday, when the walk was planned, I mean, it's common sense that the police would be out in their numbers. Unfortunately, the peace organization did not go through the proper process of